What is up, podcast land? We are back up in this thing, and I just want to officially welcome you all back to Beats by Drag, a podcast from Odilla where we talk about drag, the hottest indie music, and pretty much anything else that's on my mind each and every other week. I'm Jaron, drag superfan and avid indie music listener, and today I actually have an extra special guest with me on the podcast today. This is the one and only... Hold on. Wait. Let me get my RuPaul voice together. Hold up. Reveal yourself. Come on. Not this little... This is my extra special friend, Brian. Brian, go ahead and say hey to the people out there.
Hello to the fans, Beats by Drag. This is Brian, a.k.a. Barbara Jean.
A.k.a. Barbara Jean, indeed. This is my extra special friend, Brian. And I've spoken about you on the podcast before. You are my close friend in North Carolina. And Brian and Jason, his husband, Jason, they actually let me record the podcast over here or welcome me into their home each and every other week to record the podcast. But Brian, go ahead and tell people a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do?
Okay, well, Brian is from originally New York.
Okay.
Just outside the Bronx, money earning Mount Vernon, New York.
Oh.
That's where I was born and raised. And I went to college here in Guilford, which is in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's what brought me to this city.
Okay.
And that's where I met my husband, Jason.
I love this story. Okay. Wow.
And then Barbara Jean was born at a campground called Timberfell in Greenville, Tennessee, technically Bellington. That's my other alternate personality.
This is your alter ego, Barbara Jean. Now tell us a little bit about Barbara Jean. What is Barbara Jean like?
Barbara Jean is fun. She's wild. She's crazy. She's bold. Ooh. And she's most of all entertaining.
Entertaining. I like that. Okay. So Brian, in addition to being my friend and welcoming me into his home each and every other week, he is also basically my tennis coach. He is.
Oh, yeah, we hit that ball.
We've been putting in work on that tennis court. We have been. But just to get things started, Brian, I have a quick round of questions for you because I want the people to get to know you and get to learn a little bit about you. Is that okay, Brian? Is
Absolutely. Brian and Barbara Jean.
Brian and Barbara Jean. Is that okay for both of you all?
Both of us, yes.
Okay. All right. So first up, who is your favorite Ru girl?
My favorite Ru girl is Shea Coulee. More about that later.
Ooh, I love that. I think that's a crowd favorite, actually, Shea Coulee, and I'm a fan of her too. Okay. Now, secondly, would you rather? This is a good one. Would you rather get rich through hard work or through winning the lottery?
Oh, that's easy. The lottery
Didn't take long. Okay.
No.
Through the lottery. Now, what would be your first? This is a follow-up question because I'm flowing today. What would be your first purchase be after you won the lottery?
My first purchase would be a boat for my husband, Jason, because he loves to boat.
Oh, don't y'all love that? Don't y'all want a man to just buy something for you? Damn. Okay.
That's his dream, so we'll make it happen.
And I love that was your first thought, too.
And that's Brian's purchase, not Barbara Jean's first purchase.
Come on now. What would Barbara Jean's purchase be?
Barbara Jean's first purchase would be a trip to Australia.
Oh, it's getting...
So I can get down under. I got to get below the equator, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, all right now. I feel like we might need to dig into that a little later on the podcast about what that down under means. Okay,
yes,
but...
way past the belly button is what I'm talking about, honey. See, but not to the feet. That was a little bit of a read. I feel like that was a little bit of a read. Okay. But we're going to let you make it.
Now, the third and final question.
Okay.
This question is, would you rather live at the top of a tall NYC building or at the top of a mountain?
Definitely on top of a New York City building, because on top of a mountain, there are no luxuries. No luxuries.
Now, if you won the lottery, you might be able to build you a mansion at the top of the mountain now.
But then I'd be wasting my money and all of that transportation costs.
Tiana. Okay.
And that boat would be subject to change.
Tiana. This is a smart man over here. Now, I have a special game for you with an extra special prize.
Oh, okay. I love a good prize.
Now, are you ready and willing to play this game with me?
I'm willing, capable, and definitely ready.
Let's get into it now. So this game is actually from a card game that I gifted Barbara Jean, Brian, and Jason not too long ago, actually. And so this game, I want you to think about it. I want you to pick a pop star or celebrity and do your best impersonation of them. I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but I've got to put you on the spot. But I feel like this was given Snatch game. It's just a quick. It could be 5 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever comes to you.
Oh my goodness! Impersonate someone.
It can be a singer. It can be a personality. It could be a drag queen. It could be whatever you want it to be.
It's Pee Wee Herman. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Pee Wee's Playhouse, where we're going to entertain you on Beats by Drag.
Now, Pee Wee Herman, what did you have for breakfast today? What did you have for breakfast?
Or it could be Mr. Hickey, whatever you decide. I think I've decided I'm going to be Mr. Hickey's voice. It's more like Mr. Hickey than it is Pee Wee Herman. Okay, everyone like a little bit of South Park.
Okay. Okay, I feel like this was a multi-hyphenate character. It was diverse. It was giving, and you know what? It was giving enough that I feel like you won. You won the Snatch game this episode.
Yeah. Oh yes, I love to win. Yes, tree fitty. Everybody get tree fitty.
Now, do you want to know what your prize is? You want to know your prize is?
I love a prize. Word.
Come on, fan. Word. So your prize is you get to sing the theme song during the Drag Race Rundown. You get to sing it. You can give us some vocals on the Drag Race Rundown.
Well, my mama always said,
what'd she say?
I will take care of you.
Oh, wow.
And do the things she's supposed to.
So that was given a little Tony B. It was given a little little Luther. I heard a little Luther in there too. So we might get some vocals on this Drag Race Rundown.
You just might.
Now, one last thing before we get into the beats for this episode of Beats by Drag, we cannot have an anniversary party without a little bit of drink, a little alcohol, a little champagne. So Brian and his husband gifted us a bottle of champagne that we're about to open up and celebrate on the podcast today. Do you mind opening this up for us?
Yeah, let's do a reveal.
Oh, ooh. Come on, champagne!
Come on, champagne!
Come on!
Here we go, y'all. Ooh.
I'm excited about this champagne, y'all.
It's St. Louis. It's St. Louis, y'all.
Now, is that an expensive brand? Because I don't know the champagne brands like that. Is that expensive?
It's the kind you buy before you win the lottery.
T.
Yeah. Oh, popping it off.
Come on, 1 year. Let me get my flute for you. Thank you, Brian and Jason. Thank you.
And I just want to do a special salute because this podcast, I think it's amazing that it takes place in our home. Mm-hmm. And I think it's amazing that this is an anniversary special.
It is an anniversary special.
And it wouldn't be this special without the right drink, without the right glasses, without the right people. And without the right occasion.
Oh, come on.
So to all the Beats by Drag listeners, we as I represent the listeners, want to say thank you to our CEO and founder.
Thank you.
Jaron Wilson.
Aww.
And we wish you all the best in this endeavor. And we are excited about what the future holds for you.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
Thank you. Cheers.
Clink, clink. Everybody at home, go ahead and get a glass.
Cheers.
Thank you. So, Brian, I actually wanted to take this moment to thank you for opening up your home in a time of need, because we needed a space to record, and I thank you and Jason for doing that. And I also just wanted to give a shout out to the community out there that supports me each and every other week by listening to test episodes, by sharing it with friends. I thank you all. And I also want to dedicate this episode to y'all, to my community out there that's been supporting me throughout this journey this past year. And I thank y'all. Cheers to y'all. Cheers.
Cheers to the community.
Cheers to the community. Shout out to drinking on the podcast. I know y'all over the drink sounds. but Brian, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you ready to dance? Are you ready? Are you ready to dance?
I'm always ready. I'm always ready to dance. I'm always ready to move.
Correct answer. So this first track that I'm about to spit for you all is one that's going to get you up and moving. It's going to get you dancing. This tune is titled If I, and comes to us from up and coming producer Alan Chen. And Alan likes to mix genre influences like Afro-Cuban jazz, a little bossa nova, a little disco, a little 90s house. You like house, right?
Oh, I love a house. I live in a home. No, I mean, I know it's the music.
No.
Girl, I'll house you.
Now, on his latest single, Alan teamed up with iconic electronic and house label Majestic Casual. And this future classic kind of takes me back to my days when I was in Dallas, hitting the house clubs. I used to club back in my day.
I think your day's still current.
We're about to get into If I, but of course you can always listen to this song on the Odilla 2022 playlist. Just search Odilla, Odilla on Spotify. But let's go ahead and groove with Aguava, and when we come back, we'll get into the Drag Race rundown.
Yes.